Yes, get ready. Start. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today to inaugurate the National Conference on doubling India's food production in the next 5 years, being organized by the Ministry of Agriculture and the Crop Care Federation of India. I am glad to be a part of this gathering comprising policy makers, representatives from the agrochemical industry, and eminent intellectuals and scientists in the context of pursuing inclusivity in economic growth. It is of primary essence to achieve the interdependent objectives of poverty alleviation, mitigation of food inadequacy, creation of rural employment, and growth in rural incomes. Substantial expansion in the country's food production will greatly facilitate in meeting these objectives. The subject matter of this conference is therefore apt, and I applaud the efforts of the organizers to bring an issue of topical importance to the front of national policy discourse. A country's development is dependent on the productivity of its people. Unless the health of our population is secured, we may not be able to realize the progress that we have envisaged for our nation. With a growing population, the challenge before us is not only to ensure that the indicators of food security do not deteriorate but instead show improvement. Food production, therefore, deserves high priority in our national policy formulation. Food deprivation cannot be allowed to continue. Steps are required to secure for the poor and the needy greater access to food. Our democracy is committed to ensuring for its citizens social, economic, and political justice. We have relied on a rights based method and empowered our citizens with legal entitlements. The landmark Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act of 2005 is one such example. I am hopeful of the proposed legislation for provisions of food security to our people becoming a reality very soon. In terms of growth, India's agriculture sector has lagged behind the other sectors of the economy. The contribution of agriculture to the country's national income has therefore declined over time. From about 23% during the ninth five-year plan period, the share of this sector has come down to about 15% during the 11th five plan period. Yet, in a country with one third of its rural population below poverty line, the potential of the agriculture sector for rural uplift cannot be undermined. About a half of our country's population depends on agriculture for livelihood, which is unique as such. The growth of the agriculture and allied sectors decreased from 7% in 2012 to 2.8% in 2013 and 2.1% in the first half of the current financial year. This declaration is perhaps reflective of the challenging economic scene, but, but I am confident of this situation being reversed quickly. Agriculture ought to be an effective agent of change in rural India. We have envisaged the agriculture sector to grow at 4% per annum during the 12th five-year plan. The agricultural growth in the 11th plan period was mainly due to improved agricultural prices. as demand for major crops are projected to slow down during the 12th plant crops are projected to slow during the 12th plant period. We will have to rely primarily on productivity gains to attain the targeted growth. The eastern region of our country is blessed with abundant natural resources and has the potential to achieve much higher crop productivity. At the same time, rice production in agriculturally advanced areas of northwestern India is becoming unsustainable due to overexploitation of natural resources like land and water. We have devised a strategy for increasing production and productivity in the eastern region to ensure food security while reducing pressure on northwestern region. Full stop.